guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Tonight we're back here with Nostalgia Critic, and tonight, well, we got a bit of an older one. It's on Event Horizon. Never heard of it, so no idea what to expect. So, might as well just hop on in and see what's going on. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's take a look back and see why this one got so forgotten so fast. That's the right word. Here they go! Again.
God damn it.
Careful.
Look out. That's bullshit about.
Critic. That was fast. Yeah, man. Okay, one Count Chocula. One Sprinkleberry. Some blueberries. I think. Have a look. Peanut butter cup. Halloween treat. Okay, for a heart attack, I guess. What? Huh? Or explosive diarrhea.
Yellow and violence!
You sure that's a good idea? Wait, let's stop! Okay, is this really necessary? Jesus Christ, guys! Calm down! Good? Oh.
Well, you were right to be afraid.
Okay, hey, let's go down!
But not of him.
Thank you.
You see, the
Why?
critic's ass is actually the gateway to hell. What?
Huh?
Yeah, see for yourself.
Do you mind? I'm remodeling.
Damn.
This place needs a plant.
Why is the gateway to hell in the critic's ass?
Well, that's the funny
Hey,
thing about
watch that finger of
You
yours.
see, it can appear just about anywhere. The grocery store, the laundromat, and most political fundraisers.
But I always thought hell was more a state of being, the absence, nay, rejection of God, leading to a world devoid of happiness, compassion, or love.
Nope.
Yeah, that
it's a
sounds
place
like
in your
hell.
ass. Haven't you ever seen Event Horizon?
Oh, you mean that piece of...
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the movie with the cult following where even the cult following doesn't know why there's a cult following?
Oh, yes. And according to the director of Mortal Kombat, hell can even exist in space.
Really?
I hope you wash the face.
Yes, my friend.
You too.
That sounds like really lazy design work.
Amen.
I'm putting in a plant.
Not you. Okay, here we go.
Event Horizon was one of those films that got a lot of advertising when it came out, but was a critical and
Why?
box office failure, leading to it disappearing real quickly. But over the years,
about
it's
right.
grown a bizarre fan base. Of who, you may ask? Remember those jocks who wanted to think they were into hardcore scary movies for a couple seconds? Hey, you remember that movie that was like Star Wars but kind of scary? Event Horizon? yeah, that was a thing. Okay, I can't say that's all of them, but it's usually the ones that I've come across. Nevertheless, it's still hard to figure out
Yeah,
why
I
this
don't
has
even know
gotten
what's
the
going on.
attention it has over the years, but maybe this nostalgia
For a
wing,
reason?
we can figure it out. So
Well,
let's see
see.
why hell has such a fucking weird realtor. This is Event Horizon.
I guess the devil likes places to be stinky. Seriously. Why do you think he was in the critic's ass? What? That'd be sad. But still, yeah. Definitely one of those films you're like, wait, this was actually a real thing? I think this was like fake, but apparently not. It's a real ass thing. Things you hear. Hey. Oh. Things suck as how bad it was. Let's check out Event Horizon, huh?
So after hearing
Back,
music by
same
that
deal.
nightclub you pass by and go, nah, we get some
Fair.
background on our futuristic setting.
Okay, 20.
Oh, so we
Yeah,
colonized the moon this year, huh?
123.
Why am I always the last to
Russia
know
might
these
be.
things? Christ, this is always what happens when I ride my hoverboard too much. And seeing how this is from the director of Mortal Kombat, I expect to see some pretty bad CGI coming up here. Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
Taste that mediocrity. Oh, that's making Shark Boy and Lava Girl look like Lord of the Rings right now. Hold on, I got some even more
want
great
to.
effects I can find in here. We get a
I
pretty
forgot
cool
about that,
looking
too.
image, which
Oh,
it turns out is just the dream of our main character, Sam Neill. And naturally, what you just saw plays no part in anything whatsoever. Christ,
Oh,
I really hate
basically
these dream
unnecessary
sequences in movies
dream.
that don't
Got it.
tie into anything. They're the equivalent of that girlfriend who tells you all her dreams without relating it to the situation.
Oh my
Oh, basically
god,
random
such a
dream
weird
telling. Got
dream
it.
last night that things were floating and this guy was floating and I was floating too.
Huh.
Weird.
Oh my god, you should put that in your movie!
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
It'll be fun.
No.
Yeah, no.
Lynch's wife says that he puts her dreams in his movies.
All right, fine. It will get you off my back.
Oh my god, I had a dream you would say that.
We then see Neil on a space station,
if
where
Bang
the
out with a girl like that.
cinematography takes the flushing toilet approach as he
Ooh.
intercepts a ship known as the Lewis and
Lewis and
Clark.
Clark.
Yeah, they were gonna call it the Sacagawea, but even in the
Definitely.
future, nobody cares about Native Americans. The captain of the ship is played by Lawrence Fishburne, which, judging by his acting, makes me wonder more and more if this was just a really bad prequel to The Matrix.
We were taken off a well-deserved leave and
Right.
sent into Neptune space. We are now 3 billion clicks from the nearest outpost.
What if I told you you were starring in shit? Now,
Or
of course, it couldn't rip
unadulterated
off the
sci-fi
Matrix because
shit.
it wasn't around yet, but
And
you
he
know what
said-
had been around for a while at this time? Alien. And tell me if you see anything, fucking anything that has the tiniest bit of an alien feel or look. Actually, let me make
does
this
have that
easier.
alien
Tell
look,
me if there's
doesn't it?
anything that does not have an obvious alien feel or look. Even the truckers in
This
space thing. In
feels like
Alien,
this.
it worked because that's what they were. They were coming home from a mining job and then suddenly they were woken up to check out a disturbance. Here, these people were specifically hired to locate an abandoned ship, and yet they act like they have no idea about anything space related.
Use a rotating magnetic field to focus a narrow beam of gravitons. These in turn fold space-time.
Layman's terms.
Fuck layman's terms. Do you speak English?
No, sorry. Allow me to explain
This
using
is the,
porn.
A piece of paper represents space-time. It folds space so that point A and point B coexist in the same space and time.
Tell me more about this space thing.
See,
You think any of these soldiers actually listened to the mission debriefing? Because, be real. Like, if they don't, and these are like the people that were like, what the hell are you talking about? I'd be like, okay, we really gotta go through our hiring process, and whoever's doing it currently, they're fired. Seriously, what? No one thought to check. Hey, caramba. Oh boy. Alright, move along.
you can't actually do that.
The law of relativity prohibits faster than light travel.
Yeah, come on, buddy. We're mere astronauts. It's not like we're smart or anything.
I built it.
Just speed.
It creates a dimensional gateway that allows it to jump instantaneously from one point of the universe to another light years away.
How?
Well, it's difficult to.
Okay.
It's all math.
Yeah, what do you think we are,
Oh, boy.
rocket scientists? Oh, wait.
Yeah, you are.
We should probably know all of this.
Yeah, you think?
In fact, there's
This
technically
should be
very
Astronomy
few
101.
scientists on the voyage at all. Wouldn't it have made more sense to send more of them in? Or anyone who knows what they're fucking supposed to do?
Skipper, I got a question. What the
kidding.
fuck are we doing way out of here?
Oh, perhaps the good doctor will be kind
You
enough
did
to
not
tell us.
listen to the briefing.
We wanted to
Seriously?
keep it a surprise. Now, I know you're all qualified to handle top secret
You
information,
idiots.
but I saw one of you take a selfie with Sophie's birthday cake, and, well, the entire surprise party was just ruined. This calls for another completely pointless scare.
I'm waiting.
What the fuck?
I almost wanted to convince you that was a real scream, but then halfway through I was like, fuck it, it's Event Horizon.
Alright.
Christ, how many fake-out dreams can a guy have?
I don't know. 1,
Oh, what a horrible dream.
2,
Well, at least I'm awake now.
3,
Uh,
4, 5.
that's it, I'm sticking with reality. Come on, Cheshire Cat.
Right.
When
Oh,
they
yeah,
finally
two
get to the
folks
event
are up.
horizon, Fishburne navigates them in with his incredibly silly hanging chair.
Looks like the space version.
10,000 meters of closing, sir.
He looks like a rocking old lady. Why does he have that?
Where is it?
The scope is lit!
The other people have a ton more
what
buttons
now?
to push. Why does he get the jungle gym furniture?
I'm a spaceman.
What if that was in Lawrence's like contract? There's Verizon.
After connecting safely to this incredibly immature music I'm now putting over it,
It's actually in the front. Halo a lot.
they send in a
Sideways.
probe to scope out the area to make sure it's safe for them to, or are they just going themselves?
This is why you usually send a
Oh,
probe.
yeah, deep freeze, huh? Is that why we can still hear the water moving as it floats by? Maybe they mistook it for a room temperature freeze.
This is fun.
So,
Why
yeah,
blenders?
seeing how Neil is the designer of this ship, you have to wonder what the scientific relevance is of why the fuck it looks like Bowser's castle.
No,
I got
doors
nothing.
need teeth. That's very important. I know a reflective tunnel seems pointless, but it's scientific, I swear. Don't ask me why everything looks like Marilyn Manson's auto repair. It's space stuff. Super technologically advanced space stuff. Do I have to explain with another pin-up poster?
I'm good.
Why does nobody
noise?
scream right in this movie? That sounded more like a dog barking than a
just
woman shouting. But the dimensional black portal hole thingy starts acting funny as one of them takes a closer look.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, don't touch it. You'll be wearing emo haircuts and doing tap dancing in bars for weeks.
Yeah. Oh shit! For Justin. Bye bye.
He gets sucked in, but they pull him back only to discover things aren't making much sense. I mean, more than usual.
It was liquid, and the whole cords turned south.
It would mean the gateway was open.
What then? That's it. That's the gateway was open. That's
The
what I
gateway couldn't be open. Mr. Cooper.
You just said it was open.
He would have to believe him. There's no way he could make that up. Hello?
What happened here, Doctor?
After seeing a typical Arby's eater, the rest of the crew is realizing they start to see things that shouldn't logically be there.
Peters.
Another dog?
Seriously, did the cast take screaming lessons from Marmaduke?
I
Peters.
don't know. Yeah, I feel like the hell, dog. Honestly, like I said, if I saw that, yeah, I would have been like, okay, time to screw this. Boom, boom. Just saying, you don't want to stick around to see what else comes out of that portal. Seriously. Eesh. Bye.
Be with me. Forever.
You know, I just
eyeballs
realized
out
ghosts
from
aren't
her
very
head? What is
scary
going on
when they
there? I
have a
can't
little
tell.
bit of attitude on them.
Forever.
And I don't
I
mean forever,
really can't
like when you
tell.
promised to rub my feet forever. I mean forever.
Of course, as scientific astronauts, they come to one logical conclusion.
What are you telling me, that this ship is alive?
You wanted an answer, and it's the only one I've got.
Wow, that was like your first answer. I mean, Star Trek had like 5 episodes where they hallucinated stuff and they always had a logical conclusion for it. But you're like, boom,
Yep.
ship's alive, we gotta sacrifice a virgin. I'm looking at you, Eddie Romaine Franco. Speaking of which, he
Eddie,
wakes up from his
boy,
sleep
Justin,
and wanders
hey,
in
hey.
a daze towards the airlock to
Justin, what
kill
are you doing?
himself. But to be fair, that might be because everybody on the crew apparently insists on calling him Baby Bear.
Oh, baby bear, come on.
Okay, baby bear.
Is that really gonna put him in a better mood calling him that? Come on,
I don't know. I guess it's kind of be like a rookie.
Told you I hate it when you call me baby bear.
Alright, we'll call you Smoochykins!
Not cool.
Buttercup?
Oh.
Honey Lemon?
Oh.
I know! Shrinky Balls! You loved it when we called you Shrinky Balls!
Yeah, I probably would do that too.
It's unavoidable.
You prick. Yeah, I mean, I get the crew nicknames, but even I'm not too sure what the heck was going on there. Because, frankly, I don't know what to take from that. Anyone else? Anyway, that's one half of it down. Moving on to the second half of the review.
So our junior externaut wakes up from his daze and realizes what's going on.
Where am I?
Hey, open the door.
I can't. The inner door won't open when the outside door's been triggered.
Mama Bear, open the door.
Jesus, Mama Bear?
Bear?
Baby Bear?
Where's the Papa
How long
Bear?
until they all move into a house tree in the middle of bear country?
Justin just activated the door. It's on a 30-second delay.
My baby
Oh,
bear
no,
won't leave his
Justin.
pedo bear anytime soon!
I got you. Whoa.
He won't be pretty, but he should live.
As you'd imagine, a lot of hostility starts to spread through the group.
Justin said
Blame?
something about dark inside me. What's that mean?
Doctor?
I don't think it means anything.
I'm walking away now. Do not chase me.
After-
Hey, I really said that thinking you wouldn't follow me.
I'd
Hey,
like some
Doc,
answers,
I'd like an
Doctor.
answer.
But even Fishburne starts to get freaked out at what he's witnessing.
Hey.
And now it's time for what generic horror cliche will Fishburne say? Let's see, I'm looking for Mother
let's
God.
go, let's go,
Mother
let's
God,
go,
Lord have mercy.
let's
Lord have mercy, or we're doomed. Yes, I'm gonna say we're doomed. Let's see,
God
we're
help us,
doomed.
God help us.
We're doomed.
Stop.
God help us.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
all right.
almost.
Let's
With
go.
such memorable lines like these, who needs effort? They finally find a video of what happened to the last crew, which leads to the Scooby and Shaggy method of confronting the unknown.
We're leaving. My ship, you can't.
Yeah, honestly, I would have done the same thing, because, let's be real, you saw that and be like, fuck this place. Like, seriously. You do not want to stick around to see, you know, what's going to happen to you. Or whoever's still on the ship. Frankly, they could still be around, because I wouldn't be. Anyway.
I'll just leave her. I will launch attack missiles at the event horizon until I'm satisfied she's vaporized. Fuck this ship.
Again, I
Amen.
refer all rationale of scientific discovery and exploring what the world has never encountered to fuck this ship.
You can't leave. She won't let you.
But Neil, quite bizarrely out of nowhere, suddenly decides he's the bad guy.
You just get your gear and get back on the Lewis and Clark, Doctor, or you'll find yourself walking home.
I am home.
I'm quite uncharacteristically deciding I belong here. Anakin Skywalker's turnaround has nothing on me. From here, tons of things go wrong. Neil sabotages everyone, he blows astronauts into space,
Cooper.
he pulls people on strings,
Bye.
it all goes to hell. And yes, I guess you can take that literally. But one astronaut seems just mildly annoyed that he's stranded out in the middle of oblivion.
Where the fuck am I going? Why is this shit gonna happen to me?
Man, I had plans tonight. I was gonna marathon Bob's Burgers on Netflix.
But you...
But it's okay, because he has a rocket pack in order to get him back.
I gotta blow my air tank. I'll blow my air tank.
Yeehaw!
Here I come, motherfuckers!
Okay.
You know, can we just have a sign that reminds us that this
Yeah,
is supposed to be a
scary
scary
movie.
movie?
There you
Because
go.
it was starting to look like an episode of Homeboys in Outer Space. And yes, that was a thing. Don't Google it.
Fair.
To make things worse, Sam Neill has pretty much transformed himself into a video game villain, having clawed
Yeah, he
out
has.
his eyes and revealed that this plot has pretty much gone the same direction as Doom.
So they
I
were-
created the
Hold
event
on.
horizon to reach the stars. She tore a hole in our universe, a dimension of pure evil.
Yeah,
You sure we're
it's
not Hellraiser?
pretty hard to take him seriously when he looks like that. He's kind of like
Looks
that
like a
haunted house
halfway
attraction
done
you walk
Cenobite
by
now.
and say, "Oh, gee, I know you're trying. Just keep hanging
trying,
in
you'll
there.
get
You'll
someone."
scare somebody." One of the astronauts proves herself totally useless. Rocket Man lands on the window and Neil shoots at him because, like everyone
forgot
in this
about
movie,
space
he
vacuums,
tends to
okay.
forget exactly what space does. They then come across a ridiculous blood scene that makes The Shining look downright subtle.
How about a nice Hawaiian death?
Things get even worse when literal ghosts from the past show up.
You let me burn!
Just flash it, just flash
Yeah,
it. Christ, I've seen Simpsons Halloween specials more scary than this.
Hey, wrong there.
Oh, come on, I have that punch sound effect.
True.
But Neil somehow turns himself into Paper Cut Head and reveals that the ship has, in fact, opened up the gates of hell. Oops.
Did you really think you could destroy this ship? She's been to a place you couldn't possibly imagine.
I know. To hell.
Wow, this sheds much more light on that passage describing hell in the Bible. I always knew that you had left that part in.
as images of his friends suffering in hell play over their incredibly disinterested acting.
No, your dad had been caught. I watched him die.
And you are all coming with me.
Yeah, tell me about hell in a minute. I'm checking my Instagram. They have the only thing that could possibly make talks of eternal damnation even scarier. A fist fight.
2, 1, take 5, crew!
We can make it even scarier if we add the Star Trek music. So hell was surprisingly easy to beat, as Fishburne stays behind with a black hole that apparently fixes itself and the galaxy has a little poop. Our surviving astronauts think they've made it out okay, but did they?
Rescue team, we're safe.
Okay, I need it now!
We're safe.
Huh. That it?
I honestly don't know.
That's it. Okay.
Is that how the movie ends?
Yes,
I
it
guess
is.
so.
Huh.
You know, there's a difference between leaving a movie open-ended and just throwing in an evil shrug. You could be like, so movie, what did you mean by that ending exactly? I mean, are they still in hell or did they get out? Because either way, there's a lot of plot holes that don't add up. You just didn't know how to end this, so you rated M. Night Shyamalan's throwaway twist, didn't you? Yeah, okay, let's wrap this up. I'm not entirely sure why this film has a following because, honestly, it's a little too boring to even warrant one. Everything is just paint by numbers in terms of phoned-in space horror. However, I don't always hear people talk about the version that we did get, but rather the version that we didn't get. Apparently this movie was really edited down, and there's a rough cut somewhere that's a lot more gory. So gory that I'm just gonna put the time code here in case you're squeamish because, yeah, this gets pretty intense. Remember those quick cuts of the people suffering in hell? There was apparently a lot more of that in this movie. Like, a ton. And when you look at the detail in those quick edits, they actually are pretty damn disturbing. And don't get me wrong, if this isn't your thing, it's totally understandable and it'd still probably be a dumb movie. But at least it would have gone all the way with something. Because by God, this is some fucked up imagery here. Sadly though, the studio said it was too disturbing and cut it out, leaving us with just a lame, generic-ass ghost flick. Had they kept these cuts in, it might have made the movie stand out more. It helped make it a lot more unique. It'd be kind of like taking the gore out of the Evil Dead movies. It's just a big part of the identity. Maybe putting it back in might have solved a lot. But yeah, how ironic is that a guy who directed a PG-13 Mortal Kombat had to be censored for gore in an R-rated movie? I guess this dude will never get his gore-sploitation masterpiece. So, maybe it's not the film itself, but the film it could have been that fascinates people. I'm not gonna act like I have the answer why, but at least if you find the flick as dull as I do, there's at least a more interesting making-of story that can go along with it. I guess one of those is liable to get your attention, but for me, I'd much rather watch what this creepy-ass imagery was going to be than the snooze fest it became.
Sometimes
and speaking of hell, you thinking of relocating anytime soon?
Well, the smell is pretty bad even for me. But
you're
I just
the one that
can't
chose
go
this
without
place.
leaving you with some form of suffering.
You put hell up my ass. How much more suffering can you get than that?
Well, I have been scouting under William Shatner's toupee. All
Why?
right, I'll head out then.
Thank God. I mean, you. Whatever.
Thank you.
Hey, Tamara, can you look up my ass to see if hell is still there?
Ew.
I'm gonna go be a backup singer for Brental Floss.
Just do it!
There's nothing in there but a book.
Woohoo!
By Stephen King.
Oh.
Do I even want to know about the book? Hell. Already get it, I guess. Well, there you go. The Event Horizon movie. What do you guys think? And until next time, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.